Leaders, changemakers, visionaries. My name is Golden J. Johnson, founder of House of Golde, and I'm speaking to you from the future. I've seen what happens when brands chase trends without directions, and I've seen what happens when leaders choose refinement, integrity, and long term thinking instead. This is what I like to call a legacy entrepreneurial mindset, and this is Beyond the Curve, the space where we explore the intersection of AI, human collaboration, digital legacy, and the entrepreneurial mindset required to build what lasts in the future. So today I want to talk about something I noticed. I was reviewing LinkedIn for creators and the Social Insiders 2025 trend report, and the numbers are super clear. Content volume is no longer driving growth. That means you are not supposed to be posting so much anymore. You're not supposed to be posting every single day at the same time. Like, that is a great strategy to have, a great tactic to have. However, now it's time to connect that with authenticity, expertise, and proof, because those three are what's driving growth. And we're entering an era where algorithm rewards the receipts and not just the reach and not just the content that you're pushing out and pumping out. Mind you, I had a discovery call with a client, and ultimately they were really into pumping out numbers. Now I get it, there's a realm where numbers obviously don't lie and it gives you the results. However, when you're dealing with human faces and readers and viewership, community, we are still human at the end of the day. As much as we can automate everything, we need to also have some type of human resonancy, especially online. And so with that, it's no longer enough to post what I learned kind of posts. That doesn't really work anymore. And you have to show the what I did and what changed because of it posts. That right there is powerful and will keep people really hooked and obsessed with the content that you're creating out. So this is the shift that excites me, because founders, consultants, and legacy driven entrepreneurs, it means we can finally lead with substance again. I had this saying probably about a year, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 2 to 5 years ago. I came up with this quote, and I always say it to myself, and it's stay potent. No matter what, going through this walk of life, will not succumb to what society or fall to the people-pleasing tendencies that do not align with the voice and intuitive GPS system that I have. Okay, that's just something that I will stand firm on for the rest of my life. Because at the end of the day, I notice one thing, and one thing that I see is that people want to be having substance, but they don't know how. Okay, and if you ever have that little challenge going on, definitely reach out. I have a lot of support for you here. But I've been taking my own advice lately, refining how House of Gold shows up online. And here's how I'm evolving the strategy for this new season of visibility. Are you ready? I got a pen. Get a pen and paper, because I want you to write these 3 things down. Maybe it can resonate with you. If it does, we'd love to know your journey as well. Tag me in the post if you're going to be talking about it online, because it's so important to also show the building and the learning online. I know I said the post that says what I learned doesn't exist, like it's not good to do that anymore. However, as a whole, people love to watch visionaries and business owners. People love to watch someone trying something new. I don't know about you, but I feel like LinkedIn is such a great place to throw out your story, be authentic, and also have a strategy and brand when it comes to posting. So let's get into the 3. I'm evolving the strategy for the new season of visibility. So I'm going to be posting more case studies and receipts. I'm going to be documenting and finally going through all my old receipts of all my old sessions. And after every facilitation or strategy session moving forward, I'm collecting feedback, screenshots, and measurable outcomes, because a testimonial is more than proof. Clearly, it's a digital seed. It's a digital asset. It tells the algorithm and your audience that your work is alive and it's real. Okay? And so definitely check out my testimonials and my Facebook, my LinkedIn. I mean, any social media I do have at least 2 to 3 testimonials there. And ultimately, if you want to learn how to ask for testimonials and how to get your clients to show up on camera and how you can use those testimonials to create case studies and posts and just everything in between when it comes to your branding and content online, then you're definitely going to want to go to houseofgold.com, because I have a masterclass that is suited for you. It's super easy. I break it down step by step, how you can get testimonials, how you can build your social proof online, and how you should start using the proof that you have online and really much in person as well. So with that being said, I want you to really think about who you can reach out to today that can leave you a review, a testimonial, that can get on camera and speak about the journey that where they started at the beginning with you, and then how it was after, and even where were they before they met you, right? I break this all down in the training, so definitely go to the website and check that out. So the second one is sharing more behind the scenes stories. This is something that I'm going to be doing more of. I actually did it year 1 of building House of Gold, but I just decided to evolve and step into that next phase, because obviously on your journey you're going to get into phases where you're not going to really do the same things you've done at the beginning, which is great. It shows you're evolving, it shows you're growing. However, with the new data that I have, definitely going to be sharing more behind the scenes. I want to bring people closer to the process of building House of Gold, the systems, the pivots, the reflections. I don't want to just have polished highlights here and there, like conferences, hey, just took a picture with someone at a conference, it was so great. I mean, I want honest glimpses of what it looks like to build a legacy brand from the inside out. So I'll be talking a lot about my internal journey and ultimately stepping into that entrepreneurial legacy mindset as well, because this is a refining timeline. It literally doesn't end. So this lifestyle is really for growth-minded people, for people who want to enhance, expand, and actually truly unplug from worry and societal thinking and feeling like a victim. Ultimately, this is all about autonomy over here. So let's get into the third and last one. Refining my mindset is going to be top priority, especially around visibility. I'm doing less chasing than before, which is honestly not a lot. So I'm really interested to see how this goes. And I'm going to do more cultivating, creating digital assets. I'm working on a book right now. I'm working on a lot of masterclasses. That's really going to solidify you guys in the algorithm for the future. It worked for me. It's going to work for you. And I feel like sharing my journey in that growth is going to be super, super beneficial for new followers and anyone you feel like would be inspired to hear someone grow their business and also partner with AI and things like that. I'm all about the less pressure to perform, and I want more intention to plant digital seeds in the algorithm. So I'm actually even taking back my X account. I'm going to be posting on X there. I have developed a blog on the House of Gold website, so I'll be vlogging more there. So there's going to be a lot of more curated, sensible, and shifts that I'm going to be doing, because it just makes sense with the phase I am entering. And don't be afraid to go back and say, hey, you know what, year 1, I did amazing doing this one thing. I'm going to do it again this time, because by now you should have some data and you should know what doesn't work, right? So these are small shifts, but they come from something bigger, a belief that human integrity will always outlast algorithmic trends. When you combine real expertise with authentic storytelling, you actually build something that even AI can't replicate, and that is trust. That's what I like to call the AI human collaboration. It's not about competing with the technology, it's about co-creating with it. And in the training, I also teach you how you can use your video scripts, how you can use your testimonials, anything, copy. I'm going to show you exactly how to use AI to create fantastic digital assets online that's going to enhance your brand and make people crave to work with you. I had people, so many organizations this year reach out to me, and I'm just baffled because, I'm not marketing, I'm not spending on ads, I'm positioning myself And I have a lot of tactics that I do as well that I share with my clients on how to grow in that form. But I digress. I like to let AI handle scale and efficiency while I like to hold my human side on meaning and message and stories and the memories that I'm going through. So LinkedIn's own data confirms this direction. So the posts that include real experience, transparent metrics, or named case studies have up to 65% higher engagement than the generic thought leadership. And in every platform shift I've tracked, from YouTube's early years to TikTok's new rise. By the way, if you're a TikTok person, please reach out to me. I would love to follow your account. I'm thinking about going on TikTok in the new year. But the people who win are the ones who document as they go, okay? Document. Why? Because these are seasoned to the algorithm. This is data, SEO. This is how you want to be remembered in your internet era. You know, I like to call it a digital legacy. Like, what are people going to find when they put your name or your brand, your business in the search app? Especially in chat and LLM agents, because in the future there are going to be agents that are going to have memory and have access to data that probably aligns in your industry. It is important for you to position yourself as such, because then you will have maximum visibility, and that's when people just come knocking at your door because they, walked by your house in the neighborhood. So if you're a founder or creator listening right now, this is your reminder. You don't need to be louder. You need to be more legitimate, okay? And at House of Golde, we build that philosophy in mind. We help legacy entrepreneurs design strategies that future-proof them and not make you follow these trends. Stay authentic, because visibility without integrity is temporary, but visibility with proof, that becomes a digital legacy. And as we move towards 2026 in the new year, the brands that thrive will be the ones obsessed with refining how they show up, not just creating, but curating. And it's not about posting anymore. It's about preserving and staying potent. And for me, that's the work worth doing. So if this episode resonates with you, share it with a fellow founder or creator who is refining their presence right now, who needs some direction. You see them have such huge potential. Send this to them. And if you're ready to build a digital legacy rooted in human integrity, you can visit houseofgolde.com to learn more about how we're helping leaders architect systems, stories, and success for the AI era. Because this isn't about being the first. We are on the leading edge right now. You listening to this, you are the first, despite how it looks to you in your mind. But it's about being the one who lasts. That is what staying potent is all about. And this is Beyond the Curve. I am so excited to see your growth.